The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids, which I mention only so the babies out there will know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool baby?
1, 2, 3, 4. It's the start of something beautiful. A small acquaintance has blossomed, it's ripened into a precious friendship. I could have never seen what was coming for me. Hangs at the skate park, hangs by the beach. My life, it feels like it's better with you. My life, it's better with you. This is true. It's better with two. My life, it's better with you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to My Brother, and Me, an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
What's up, Trav Nation? It's me, your Miller's brother, Travis, Big Dog, Wolf, and McElroy.
Wonder what that's all about.
Yeah, trying to meet. Hopefully, there's a story there.
Can't wait to crack that nut. And I'm your sweet baby brother, Griffin McElroy. And I've got the old magnifying lens out, looking for clues.
I think my old trickie's acting up. I think we got a 60% chance of
Something spit befouled in the state of Denmark.
You guys might not have noticed, but
I smell a bit of foot.
my energy's a little bit off.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed.
Speak on this, Travis.
I've been thinking about it a lot. And listen, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm so grateful when you guys cast me in the role of Travis.
Yeah.
My career was not doing great at the time, and ever since I got cast as Travis,
we saved you.
Yeah, it's done wonders for my career. But I feel
him. It's easy. It's obvious. Check the legal documentation. We saved him.
I'm worried that at this point the storylines have gotten a little stale.
Not paid to worry, paid to act like Travis.
Yeah.
Not paid to worry.
Real Travis is worried.
I know, listen, and I know I'm not the writers, but I feel like the storylines have gotten a little stale.
Sure.
We've been doing the show for a while now, and I thought maybe I could pitch to you guys some new kind of storylines or plot points that we could...
And maybe we could even come up with some of our own.
Oh, sure. Yeah, if you want to.
you wanted ARPAN? I take it back. I know a few weeks ago we pulled you aside and we said that you really weren't nailing the role of Travis. But, you are crushing
you really,
it.
You really
stepped into it.
Thank you. I've
stepped into it.
Yeah,
I've spent a lot of time with the real Travis trying to get inside his head.
Yeah, sure.
I am so sorry. You are receiving the special hazard pay that we do offer.
Thank you very much.
So what's your first pitch for us, Travis? Because I like consistency. People like this product, and I'm not looking to shake things up just to be just to race to be last to the disruption market.
No, I think that this is going to be just a really seamless transition. So we introduce a cool teenage cousin character named Skyver.
So this is going to be one of our cousins, because I don't think they're still making those.
No, he's Travis's cousin.
I still don't think when you're in your mid 40s, I don't think you're getting a lot of new cousins.
Well, he could be an illegitimate cousin or something, however we want to do it, or a long lost cousin, something like that.
Okay.
And
I'm just saying, we saw the fam last week while we were.
And you're telling me that you could name every single one of them and tell me there's with 100% certainty there's no Skyver among them?
And also that they could bear no Skyver. Yeah, for sure, man.
Okay, so then
I love it that
Travis,
extended family gathering and my wife looks to me for guidance and I look back at her. The void looks back at you. What if the void knows less than you do?
Hey, I'll tell you who the cool ones are. I know all the cool uncles.
Well, Skyver is definitely one of the cool ones. He skateboards and he's like a bassist in a high school band.
And he's going to be on the show. We're splitting profits.
So what happens is the Travis character and Skyver go to a museum together or something and like touch an old spooky staff and they
switch bodies.
Yeah. So then like Skyver as Travis has to do the podcast, and Travis as Skyver has to.
And are we going to follow Travis? Are we going to?
Yeah, we're going to follow both of them. And then
so
Travis,
hold on, wait. Which you is going to be on the show?
Yeah.
Which young body, old brain, or old body, young brain?
Well, we're going to cut between the storylines as like they weave back together, because we'll see Skyver as Travis doing the podcast and Travis as Skyver learning to skateboard and sell drugs.
How do we communicate? I don't feel like we've ever tried to communicate like mixed timelines, like
Mixed
Hill
up.
Street Blues style.
Yeah.
in the podcast form. I don't feel like that happens.
We don't
much.
we don't do Family Guy style cutaways. We do a lot of
like
other
voicemails
from a teen,
and like videos that Skyver sends us, that kind of thing.
That idea is a real stinker, Trav. What else? What else do you got?
Well, then you do one, and if it could have a focus on the Travis character, that would be great.
Maybe it could even be mine, about me or Justin.
I guess.
Yeah,
okay, what do you got?
I don't actually. I mean,
I don't really have anything. That's the problem.
Okay, we find.
I am going to join the Swedish House Mafia.
Ooh.
And that's going to be my new thing. Is I'm going to talk a lot about all of our shows and all of our parties and some of the new tunes we've got coasting over the UK airways. And obviously, there's going to be some pretty big lifestyle changes for me. I don't know anything about Swedish House Mafia, except that they're a house music supergroup.
It's going to be quite a learning curve.
There will be a huge learning curve. I have to learn Swedish.
That's fair.
Have to learn Swedish. Tough.
I was thinking of another one where we win a sweepstakes and we think it's to go on a cruise, but we win the whole cruise ship.
And then we own a boat, and then it's about us with the boat.
And then it's like 3 captains.
It's kind of cool. Let me just. Can we put a little? Can we put some guardrails on this motherfucker?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Like what?
We can't get a boat, and I don't want to pretend to be on a boat for an extended period of time. So, like, any of your ideas that are like, we hire a teenager to now be on the show, like, you understand the level of bits we're capable of.
Our dalliances with extended plot lines in the past have been some of our most notorious whoopsies. Like, for example, when we were sponsored by remember the MBMBaM 2.0 era?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Relaunched the show for like 10 episodes.
Yeah.
It was like way more sponsored. That was nobody liked that. There was the Eclipse episode where the whole thing sounded terrible and it looked like a nightmare because we recorded it during the full eclipse and everyone hated that.
Yeah,
no one
the
liked Star Wars incident. Don't need to say anything else.
I became a dog for a while, but that just was basically I said I'm a dog now. Yeah. So like there was no props or new hiring. There's no overhead effect of, so like I'm on the financial side of things. I'm always balancing the books.
Our successes are usually almost accidental.
Yes.
Less than planned.
Accidental, and I can't stress this enough. Virtually costless.
Well,
basically free to implement.
I hate to resume drop, but as you guys know, I was recurring on Touched by an Angel for its run, and as it went on,
you played Gordo the Slime Angel.
Yeah.
Go on.
And the budgets increase over time. Have you guys talked to the studio about increasing our budget to a point where we could get like a
the
boat?
Studio's the listeners, Trav. That's what's so great about that's what's so great about the Max Fun model. Is that we are directly... It's not a Max Fun drive. I'm going to start speaking in a tone of voice that's going to...
If you activate him, we'll have to shoot him with a tranquilizer dart. Or for the next 10 days, he'll just be prattling on about all the great BOCO.
A budget increase from the studio is going to have to entail a bunch more people listening to our show and donating specifically so that we can do a whole role play where we are boat captains. Like, that's a dream.
Slush fund.
That doesn't exist. That's it.
Well, let me ask...
Yeah,
go ahead.
As long as we're talking angels, I was actually thinking, are we wedded to the Justin McElroy character?
Listen, this is Blue Sky.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess
I was thinking he finally needs a romance, right?
Yeah,
we've been
absolutely
kind of will they won't they for a long time
with his
what if he had an angel romance?
Huh?
With an angel.
Speak on that.
Angel romance. Angel
like the
falls
vampire?
in love with him. No, she is an angel who falls in love with him because he is like as close as she has seen to like
Perfection.
an angel on earth. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Both visually and just sort of like personality wise and mentally.
Right.
And she falls so hard that she is like, I want to make myself real. Cool, like a real person. So
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
be with him. I can be with him.
Are you imagining Sydney's face listening?
Oh, that's a great question. Casting. Do you have casting in mind?
So this is important. The Justin character is unaware of any of this taking place.
Oh, wow.
The Angel
Cool.
storyline is it's just a very relatable plot.
This is good. See, Travis, this is good because it's
this
free.
is great. Yeah,
it's free to say there's a horny, invisible angel behind Justin at all times, just waiting.
Oh, so not
Right.
CGI? Because I was picturing like
Not
a CGI.
No, Travis.
no!
Free. No,
God damn
no
it,
casting.
Travis!
No voice acting. No.
Any initials. If you do any initials, we probably can't.
Okay.
Right? CGI,
SAG.
Now we got to be careful here.
SAG,
Oh.
Travis, that's a good one. SAG, no.
We
no
can't-
AFTRA.
We can't say that though because, like, as fired up as people are about AI taking over creative jobs,
No
if we-
AI, can't afford it. That's
well,
another
yeah, but I think
initialism.
it may be worse to say it's not AI, but it's invisible and it's imaginary. Imagine using
If Wonka can do it, you know?
guess
That's
So-
true. That's a good point.
Wonka
Is
had
there a
invisible
Wonka storyline we could incorporate?
not for free,
Okay.
not for free, not for no cost whatsoever.
Okay.
I could say, I mean, here's the extent of it, Travis. Do you want to see? And you let me know if this would be satisfying. Okay.
Okay.
It would be
Okay,
like, Justin would be like, well, and you'd be like, and I'd be like, salutations, welcome into my candy factory. And I would gesture behind me to just like my office and I would say stuff, but it wouldn't be timely and I wouldn't do a good job with it. So like a free Wonka is not even worth the attempt.
I'm not going to say no to it.
To
Just
free
think-
Wonka?
Just think about it. I think it worked. I think it plays. The last thing I wanted to ask you guys.
But what if he's just all about nuts?
Oh yeah.
What if he's Willy Wonka, but instead about like chocolate and candy, he's only about different kinds of
Billy
of-
Tonka? What do you think?
I'm thinking of Nutty Wonka, and that doesn't give me
That doesn't
give me
even
two
get
give
you
me
the
2
legal-
business days.
Okay.
Give me 2 business days, and I'll come back with something. Okay.
Okay. Would you guys be okay if I, pilot season's coming up, if I submitted my resumes
Travis,
to some
yes.
other things? Okay.
Travis,
You want to look around?
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not saying I want to leave.
You think the grass is greener?
Yeah. Good luck, pal. We've been
Good
doing
luck,
this
pal.
for 19 years.
Pretty chilly out there.
Okay.
Best of
I
luck
refuse,
with you,
but go for it. I will say I refuse to be the bushel under which you hide your candle.
Okay, because if Hank and John want like a third brother,
We should do a switch. We should do a
Ooh,
swap.
Wait, hold on. Now hold
No,
on.
wait,
Now,
now-
hold on. This is interesting.
If you guys wanted to
This is
offer me more
interesting.
money, I'd stay. Is what I was gonna. Okay.
Oh,
no, you
was
go
this
on.
just you were just trying to flex on us?
This is interesting now. What do we have that the Greens don't have? It occurs to me, one more brother. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? What do they have that we don't have? Well, where do I start? You know?
Respect from their colleagues?
Yeah, man. I mean, where do I start? So here's what I'm saying. Green Brothers, make us an offer.
1 for 1.
No, I don't want one of their.
So
one
wait,
for money.
No, something.
Wait, I'm being traded now. Wait, hold on.
I'm saying it's not a trade. It's not a trade yet.
Just don't do it for like a second round draft pick. or
That's
some
what I'm
shit.
saying. It's
At
for
least
a
get some money.
future. It's actually, Travis, can I tell you? We've hit our budget cap.
Fuck.
And yeah, we missed the trade
Yeah.
deadline. So like, we gotta, it'll be a sweetheart deal
You know
for
what?
those Greens.
Honestly, we didn't know how to broach it with you, but when you were like, pilot season's coming up, I was like, thank
Ding, ding, ding,
God.
ding.
Well, now
Yeah.
hold
Ding,
on,
ding,
because the
ding.
Trav Nation might get, maybe consider just upping the budget.
I'll
Travis.
take the tea business and leave them the coffee. You know, what about that? How about this? The tea will still be for charity. That's
Yeah.
they can use that if they want. And then the coffee side, pure profits.
This is a literal thing about their thing. I thought that this was an extended metaphor about me that I wasn't.
No.
following.
I say we have the power, the additional power of a third brother, right?
Right. Uh-huh.
That's huge for us, and it's really all we have to offer, right? So, like, if they've got something that where they feel if they want to cut us in on, not even cut us in, but like I would really love like the merch biz or whatever. Like
they can drop all the lawsuits that they have against us, and that could
that would be
some
nice.
of those would
all
be
those
so
lawsuits, were the ones where they're like, "We're the brothers doing doing podcast shows."
They
and
tried
it's like
to copyright brothers.
they tried to copyright brothers doing podcast shows like last year. It's like come on, guys. So like drop that.
I could guest on that. I don't have to leave this show to do a crossover guest, right?
Can you imagine how disruptive you would be to the finely tuned machinery of those brothers and the way that
maybe the third heat they need though?
You could also be the sloppy wet rag thrown into the gears of the grandfather clock that is the Green Brothers. You could be the sloppy wet rag that gets all the gears all sloppy and gross and rusty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we love the sloppy rag here, Travis. I'm saying I love getting sloppy with the dogs.
You could be the powdered coffee creamer cast onto the campfire that starts the forest fire that burns the whole thing
We're all
down.
sloppy dogs here, and I love it. I'm saying if you went over there, man.
Yeah. You could
maybe
be the
I could
mustard stain on the Pope's jacket.
Yeah, as they say. Maybe I could go over there and just do some like insider, like bring them down from the inside to up our.
Hell yeah, that could be good. Hell yeah,
Oh, dude.
Any
now
one of
we're
us
talking
do that.
storylines. Now we're talking.
Now
That's good shit, actually. Yeah,
you could be like
espionage, brother v brother. Okay.
If you do that, Trav, we are perfectly willing to be like that was the plan all along.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yes.
I'll play along with that if you want.
Okay.
Can we do advice?
I've been invited by a company.
Sorry, I do need to stop.
I-
I need to share this with you because it's going to be relevant if you see me on video trying to move over where my back is covered with stickers right now for an allergy test.
Oh.
I've got, guys,
See if you're allergic to stickers.
I've got 78 goddamn stickers on my back right now.
Is that an exaggeration?
No, 78. 78
Okay.
big ones.
Did they apply them individually?
No, they came in 6 big patches.
How many
So-
of them are like Paw Patrol and
12.
I'll show you if we blur out the video because I don't really want this.
No, not for those back perverts. Oh my. It looks like you got a bunch of tattoos that are now covered up.
This feels like I'm in fucking Red Dragon. This feels like I'm in...
No one made you do this.
Well, I know.
Is this what you want?
I can't turn my body like this, and I knew it was going to come up.
No one would have noticed.
No one would have asked. You brought it up, dude.
Oh my.
Fuck. All right, now I'm so excited to talk to you about this, Griffin.
Cool.
Speak on it.
Yeah. As you know,
I
I
got questions.
have sensitive skin. I have skin sensitivities. And in order to kind of get to the bottom of it, I'm doing a little bit of sort of like looking inward and like trying to figure out what makes
At the
me
outside of
tick.
your skin?
At the outside of my skin to see what I'm allergic to. Each one has a little bit of common household product stuff on them. And then they're going to take it off. They're going to say, that looks fucked up. So number 14, what is that? Oh no, it's soap, like any soap.
Have you thought,
you are
Griffin, that
def-
maybe one of them is blank and it's a test to see if you're faking it?
Maybe. I like the way it feels. If I'm being honest, I
The
might
stickers?
just... Yeah, I feel like John McClane at the end of Die Hard when he has the gun behind his back. That's basically what I'm working with.
Huh.
It gives
Seems
me a
a
lot
stretch.
of core support. Yeah.
Do you promise that you are going to tell us the details of this? Like,
Yeah,
are we
Juice, I
gonna
promise
know?
on the next episode I'm going to tell everyone exactly what I'm allergic to so that
Yeah.
they can kill me next time they see me. Nice try, no.
No, Jason Mantzoukas made that mistake, and now he's on the run. He had to go to England to
He
stay
can't
safe.
step outside without someone throwing an egg at him on the street. People left and right.
How did you come by this sheet? Did you just see it at CVS and you're like, let's go?
Yeah,
Or
I went
what
to
did you do?
CVS. I
What
said, give me the biggest, stickiest sheet you have. I would love
Where'd
to
you get
not.
the sheet? I'm just curious about the sheet. I've never had one, so I'm just curious where you got the sheet.
I went to a special sheet doctor. Do you think I'm freestyling
You had
this?
like
Do you think this is a home project?
You had to wait in a waiting room and everything, right? You had to drive there, wait in the waiting room, the whole thing, right?
Yeah, for this.
How bad are the like? What is happening to you, Griffin? Like, what
Can
is
you
happening
feel?
to you?
Can you
What is
feel
happening-
like
No, no, no,
pinpoint
like,
grid?
What has been going on with your skin where you're like, I have to go
Look,
through this
man,
whole...
Before
What
we
is
can,
happening?
Before we can take any serious measures, before I can start huffing that fucking Sky-Rizzy and changing my fucking biochemistry and becoming a stronger, better, more engineered brother, I gotta see what makes me fucking tick, dude. They don't just give Sky-Rizzy to anyone.
These are more storylines. This is great. The Sky-Rizzy arc.
But the Sky-Rizzy's too real, dude. I can't bring Sky-Rizzy into the conversation. Unless, one, I do end up taking it. Two, it does end up working. And three, they want to sponsor us for a lot of money.
You start taking the Sky-Rizzy, and then you become the Dovahkizi, right? Yes. And you can do all of the shouts. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Fizzy Rizzy Dizzy.
Okay, guys. Did you say Fizzy Rizzy?
Yeah.
8 people are busting up.
Are busting right now.
8 people are busting up.
One of them's on this call. You got it.
Yeah. I have been invited by a company to dinner to discuss a really cool project. It'd be amazing to be a part of. They are paying for the dinner. The thing is, my favorite item on the menu is quite expensive, and I don't want to seem like I'm taking advantage of the free meal. Additionally, I don't want to seem nervous by only ordering the cheap stuff. How can I find a perfect balance between seeming grateful of them paying while also being professional and cool? P.S. This is a charcuterie board restaurant.
God, that's a helpful postscript. Thank you so much.
That's from Troubled in the Treasured Valley.
The charcuterie board restaurant edition is great because it gives the context of like, I'm looking at this board with some meat. But you know what? I think I kind of want the one with a lot of meat on it.
Yeah. If you take someone somewhere where there is a $40 slice of Iberico ham on the menu, I don't think you can get upset when they spend the $40 on the single slice of Iberico ham.
There's no... I mean, here's what I'll say. There is no way that you will order the charcuterie board for yourself and it will stay for yourself.
Yes.
Everybody's going to want to have a poke and a prod.
Yeah.
So I would maybe lay it out like this. You know, I was thinking about the charcuterie, but do any of you guys like it? Because they bring so much.
That's
that
cool.
You guys are going to have a little bit. It's not really worth getting. And then everyone will be like, oh, you should go for it. And then as soon as they bring it, you start giving them looks like, what do you think I don't want?
Yeah.
Yeah, you start scooting, just slowly sectioning off.
Take all the olives, putting all the olives at 3 o'clock.
Take
all
this
the olives
single
at 3, everybody.
sad apricot.
You see them reaching for the honeycomb and you swat their hand away.
Like,
no.
Not that. Boy, those olives are looking good, though, huh?
Look at that weird spicy jelly. Ooh, wouldn't you love to have some of that weird spicy jelly? Ooh.
Wouldn't you love a fig?
A fig?
What about a fig? Maybe some prosciutto. I don't like any charcuterie. So, like, honestly, I could name the whole thing.
That's so wild.
Sometimes I'll be like, don't take the one kind of cracker I like. Please. That's all I'm eating tonight. Why did we come here?
You could always do the like, I'm torn between I want this, but I don't know. And let them tell you to do it.
They give you permission to get
right. That's the unspoken, right? Like if you take someone to dinner and they're like, oh, I immediately, the porterhouse grabbed me. Yeah. But I don't know, man. Maybe I need and they'll be like, oh, you should get it. And then you're
saying have an opening offer that's higher. Then settle back down. Like have an opening bid that's like way at the top.
He was suggesting like, I want to get this, but I don't know, and let them give you permission. I do like that move, Justin, though, of like, I'll take, should I get 100 slices of the A5 Wagyu beef? Nah, I'll just get this other still pretty expensive thing instead.
But they have clarified it is the most expensive thing on the menu. That's tough.
Oh, you could also point it out like it's a rare get. Like, oh man, I can't believe they have this. You guys see they have this on the menu?
Guys, holy shit, they have pate here? We gotta they don't just make this anywhere, man.
They sell it by the pound? That's wild.
A pound of pate? Just for me? Damn.
I've never had it. My grandfather used to talk about it all the time. I've never seen it on your menu. He said he loved it more than my grandmama. And then let them say it. Let's all try it.
We pretty famously have been pretty hot on charcuterie in recent years. And I just want to update sort of my feelings about it publicly.
Oh, good. I bet everyone was wondering. Yeah.
I think I really feel like the worm has turned for me on charcuterie. I no longer know where it fits into a meal. I no longer know. I don't understand how to effortlessly slide it in between a salad course and the sandwich that I ordered. Just in the face you're making right now.
No, I think
it's interesting because we have had a pivot in my house to where the only thing Sydney eats is charcuterie.
So that's interesting. I noticed that while
So
we were
I just
there.
bought. Did you notice that?
I
It's
noticed
just-
you put out a charcuterie board while we were there, and I was like, "That's crazy."
And I just keep a charcuterie board out for her pretty much all the time.
That's
and
so
she's
good,
a lot happier. I will say, as
I'll
long
go
as I
right-
got some charcuterie within reach.
I'll go right down the
a lot
middle
more pleasant.
and say that I'm now at a place where the problem is I don't know what's coming. Used to be you order a charcuterie at a restaurant, you're getting a fancy board. Now they say like charcuterie, and it comes and it's just like a grown-up Lunchable.
It's a pizza.
Yeah. Sometimes you're at a restaurant and your brother orders charcuterie as an appetizer, and then it comes and it's 80 different types of bad pickles, and then everyone's sad.
Some people like pickles and
Some people love
olives
the funky,
and
funky pickles.
okay.
The cheese. What are you
Sometimes-
trying to prove with that funky cheese, everybody? Come on. That's
It's
the part
supposed
that
to
makes me
pair
feel
with
like
things,
I'm right.
Justin. It pairs with
You
things.
paired with an old jock strap.
I know, but like...
You
but
eat the
if you're
funky
looking at-
pickle. You eat the stinky cheese with
I
the
understand.
honeycomb.
Right, but here's what I'm saying. If you can accept... People give me a hard time for the raw cheese thing, right?
Yeah.
But if you look way down at the other end of the tunnel...
Yeah.
You see people eating some funky cheese, like
Yeah.
some really, truly decrepit shit that would really turn a lot of... You know that if you go way down the pipeline, it gets funky and bad, right? Can we
Yeah.
agree this?
Yeah,
Right?
but Justin,
To-
I
where-
don't
but-
do-
but-
Let him
stop,
finish. Let
stop,
him finish.
Stop.
Let him finish.
If we know that the end of the tunnel is sin,
Yeah.
is distance from that sin not a virtue?
Wow.
Wow, Justin,
That's cool, man.
powerful. Let me tell you how I live my life, Justin. I think that I would be a person who just absolutely went ham for cocaine. But I don't do cocaine. It would be very bad for me, right?
Oh, yeah, man. We've all had that
Yeah.
thought of like, oh,
Yeah,
if
it would
some
be
of
a
that-
huge brand shift.
Yes, it would.
But it would be
huge
bad
for
for me.
any of us. It would be so
Listen,
bad.
A brief golden era for my brother and me, to be sure. But so brief.
We would
So
never.
brief.
We
The
would
big-
never. Must
Yeah.
make this clear. We would never. Not our thing.
Not our
But
brand.
it would be a killer. I mean, 6
For
weeks of
like,
killer
6
material.
episodes. Whoa.
Whoa.
But the problem is, Justin, I don't do
It
that.
would be unlistenable.
No, unlistenable. If you would have to
fucking
play it at
nonstop.
0.75 speed to understand a word we were saying.
We would interrupt each other so much that there would be 4 voices talking at once sometimes. We would be Thruvian throat singing to interrupt each other.
Me and the rest of the ghost hunters have isolated this one. This one man is just yelling about horses. Who is this man?
But my point being,
Yeah.
I can't live a fully clean lifestyle.
Yeah.
I know I don't have that kind of self-control. So I must do things like eat funky, stinky
Eat a funky
cheese.
They should
Right.
Let the evil to
To
deal with your
let
passenger.
that dog out. You know what I mean?
I would be less worried about ordering a too expensive charcuterie board and way more stressed out about properly eating it and doing all the right combos and all the right pairings and not focus. Sometimes you go too hard on like one of the meat types and you fully finish it before anyone's touched the other meats, and you feel so self-conscious about that.
Yes. That's why you have to shuffle it together like a big sandwich like they do in Scooby-Doo or Dagwood.
Well, make them do that for me. Make the restaurant do. Bring me a charcuterie board that you've done like nachos.
That's nachos, though.
That's nachos.
What they should
That'd be
do is
good,
bring
though.
it to you laid out like Candyland, where you follow the path, adding the
That's
pieces together
awesome.
as you go. You get a
Yes.
line of stuff organized in a way of just like, just keep going down the line, eating these
Give
together.
it to me on like a ski, a long ski.
Yeah,
that I
a
can
luge, a
tilt-
charcuterie luge.
a charlugerie, and I want to shoot it
charlugerie.
down like I'm at a frat party.
Give me
But
an
it's-
illusory charcuterie. Like
Yeah, man, just for me. We need to go to the. Should we go to the money zone?
Yeah, let's go to the money zone.
It's better with you.
Squarespace is completely unaffiliated with anything we were just talking about. I cannot stress that enough. They have nothing to do with anything that might have happened previously.
It actually says here first thing in the ad.
Sorry, guys, that was pre-recorded. That's a pre-recorded thing we play before every Squarespace ad. They've asked us to start including that before.
They asked, do you guys
Hi, I'm Justin McElroy, a paid professional endorser for Squarespace.
They were like, do you guys do pre-roll so we stop coming in hot on the heels of your fully throated cocaine endorsement?
Here's what I'll say about, can I say something serious about Squarespace? They are probably our longest advertiser. They've been with us the longest.
Yeah.
And here's what I'll say about Squarespace. A lot of companies will tell you what they want you to say. And we've been working with Squarespace so long that I shit you not. It's just a big list of don'ts.
Yeah.
Like they don't have stuff they want us to do. It's just a big list of things they don't want us to do. And that's great.
This might be a good fit for us. It's a bit of a niche reference, but I think they're like the Oliver Platt to our bear restaurant. Like they're our uncle who shows up like, guys, you know I love you. You know I love you.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
You gotta stop.
You got to. Listen, what they do is they make it really easy to build a website.
Yes.
And, I would even say kind of fun if you wanted to make a little project, a little micro thing just to entertain yourself, get a dream going, just something to noodle with an idea you've had. A website is a great place to start, if only just like to organize your thoughts. I've used Squarespace to build websites for a few different things, and I have had a really enjoyable time making the site. And they have these templates that are made by people who really know what they're doing. You pull those in, you pull in your own photos, your own text, you can sell your own stuff, you can do whatever you would like with a Squarespace website. It's really powerful, even though it's really easy to make. So head to squarespace.com/mybrother for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MYBROTHER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
If there's one thing about me that everyone knows, it's that I am financially responsible.
You are not. That is why you need to use Rocket Money.
No, I am now because I use Rocket Money.
That's an interesting.
Wow.
That's a really positive.
You.
I guess using Rocket Money does make you fiscally responsible, but also Rocket Money is the thing you use when you are not particularly fiscally responsible because they handle a lot of the heavy lifting. On that
but
stuff
if
for
I
you.
got a bionic enhancement to make my arms stronger, Griffin, I would say I'm strong now. You wouldn't be like, no, your bionic enhancement is strong.
That's a good point, Travis.
Rocket Money is a bionic enhancement for fiscal responsibility.
It's a bionic enhancement. It's an implant in your brain that says, like, hey, you forgot to unsubscribe to Super Slime Maker 3D free light version. The subscription you did.
Adults only.
And it was like 3-day free trial. And you're like, I'll remember. And you don't fucking remember. And then you've been paying $69.99 a month for free Slime Maker light version. Rocket Money is an implant in your brain that says, hey, cut that out, start saving lots of money. I genuinely have used it so many times that every time it's caught some shit, whether it's an MMORPG I haven't played in a year and a half, or most of the time, though, it is slime apps for the kids.
Yeah. And, the good thing about Rocket Money is they don't tell your friends. They don't tell your friends if you do dumb stuff. That's not part of the service.
Yeah,
very discreet.
They've got 5 million members who've saved over a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, with members saving up to $740 a year when they use all the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions. Reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/mybrother today. That's rocketmoney.com/mybrother. rocketmoney.com/mybrother.
Rocket Money. Elite, discreet, so sweet.
That's got to be a tagline for something else.
That's probably true. Yeah.
That they maybe don't want to take.
Jackie Cation, hi, and welcome to the MaximumFun.org podcast, The Jackie and Lauren Show, where we talk about stand-up comedy and how much we love it and how much it enrages us.
We have a lot of experience and a lot of stories and a lot of time on our hands. So check us out. It's 1 hour a week, and we drop it every Wednesday on MaximumFun.org.
Hello, Internet. I'm your husband host, Travis McElroy.
And I'm your wife host, Teresa McElroy.
And this is a promo for Schmanners.
It's extraordinary etiquette.
For ordinary occasions. Every week, we're going to tell you about a bit of culture, a bit of history, how etiquette still applies in the modern day, all that stuff.
We also love to do biographies and histories of and, general procedurals, how to do etiquette in today's society.
So, come check it out every Friday on MaximumFun.org or wherever you find your podcasts.
Manners schmanners. Get it?
I recently drove past a local barbershop and noticed something cool. The barbershop has an original Donkey Kong arcade machine, a good old classic. I want nothing more than to get my hands on that arcade machine just to play a few rounds and maybe even get on that high scoreboard. However, I am bald. I do not need haircuts, and I do not need beard management. How does a bald man with a well-kept beard get into a barbershop to play some Donkey Kong? That's from Desperate Kong. Well, there's always massage. But what's the problem with that? Maybe your barber doesn't do massage. And if you ask a barber that doesn't do massage for a massage, I think you'll be escorted from the premise.
Sometime I'll be on YouTube and the algo will be like, I got some new ASMR stuff for you. It is an elderly man on the streets of Pakistan, and he is doing this to a guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like fucking slapping the shit out of his head and
slapping his head.
Grabbing his ears and just fucking pulling his ears as hard as he can. And you see it and you're like, that looks chill, actually. I don't know where one can request that particular. I don't think you can go to your normal everyday cutter of hair and say like, slap my fucking scalp 20 times and pull my ears till they make noise.
Well, what you have to do is when the barber says, what are we doing today? You pull up that full video and say this.
Pull the video and you say, you're going to jerk my neck to the side so hard, I'm going to go limp for a minute and a half. That's what you're going to do. And also, I'm thinking like a size 4 guard, clippers around the sides and fade it up into the top, please. Thank you.
I feel like if I'm reading between the lines here, there's something this person is not saying to us. Okay, so they want to go in and look at the Donkey Kong arcade machine. If they were to go in, they want to say, like, if they were to go in and say, "Hey, I'm a big fan. You care if I play a few rounds?" They'd be like, "Did you bring quarters?" Like, absolutely. That's a profit center for us. Thank you so much. That's not what this. It's the part where he says, "And maybe get on the high scoreboard." Wait a minute. Cool. How long? Maybe you're going to be there a little while, huh, pal? Ooh. Maybe it's not just you want to go in and play a few rounds. Maybe they're going to have to start explaining to people why the ball man in the corner keeps shouting fuck every 30 seconds.
This is not
what I mean?
This is not a... You're saying that you're looking for a new home for your
this is not
hobby.
A casual... Yes, right. This is not a casual... This is not someone who wants to duck in. Because it is not odd to go in and play a few rounds. It is odd to be like, well, we're closing up shop for the day, sir. Did you need something?
What time do you open tomorrow? You could get your eyebrows shaped.
I love a good eyebrow shaping.
Say like, hey...
They polish. You can get polishing services, right?
They do all kinds of stuff there, man.
It's maybe start going in with different designs of beards from the Hunger Games movies. And just like, give me one of these.
That's good.
Yeah.
Could you go in? Listen. Could you go in when it's busy, really busy, with a toupee, okay? And you put your name in, okay?
Yeah.
And then there's like a long wait, right?
Yeah.
So you're just kicking it, playing all the Kong you want.
Yeah.
And then they say your name, and you got a choice. At that point, you can, let them cut your toupee.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea. They're going to be... that, you could throw the toupee on the ground, say never again, and then bust out the door.
Yeah. But then
or
you
got you.
Grab your toupee like you're really mad at the long wait.
And pull your own hair out. Oh, you could do that. Get huffy. Be like, I'll come back when you're less busy.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's the voice you have.
And they'll be like, we're ready for you now. And it's like, it's the principal.
And then you start throwing barrels.
I have to get back to my wife's office.
What do you do?
I got her lunch in my trunk.
I got to ask you, you're on the run of your life. You're about to hit that fucking Billy Mitchell kill screen. You are about to make history, and then they call your name. You can't be like, shut up. Shut up. I need an hour and a half. I'm getting so close to Billy Mitchell's kill screen.
No, hold on, wait. If no one clocked you, write your name down. If no one clocked and when they call your name, you can just look around like, huh, nobody? Okay.
Weird.
This says a Mr. Conky Dong? Is there a Mr. Conky Dong here?
And then as like about 45 minutes in, maybe you start giving like perfunctory like, oh man, it's the weight's really getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys think on the opposite end of this question, if when you own a barbershop and you think about getting a Donkey Kong arcade game, that you have like this conversation on the other side with anyone else that you're like, okay, but here's my one concern if we get the game.
Yeah.
That someone's going to come in, they're bald, neatly trimmed beard, they're going to want to play the game for hours. What do we do then?
I mean, my bigger concern as a stylist at this salon would be that I don't want to hear every 20 seconds, boom, 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 boom. I don't want to hear, I don't want to hear that fucking a million billion times a day while I'm just trying to do my craft.
That's a good point, actually. It must make a lot of money, because otherwise it's the novelty.
I love this man. I love this big gorilla. I love Mario, and I love the way he jumps. That's not the golden era for hearable sounds, and so I don't want that. And give me now. Listen,
Daytona!
Yeah, hell
yeah. Fucking rips, man. They had a Daytona USA machine at Huntington High School, and you could hear that shit from the cafeteria, and it was such a cool learning environment.
Just when you thought the wait for lunch couldn't be any more intolerable, you got the siren song.
And also,
speaking of
there was a
solos,
loose ground wire on the machine, so if you touched the right bolt on it, it would electrocute you, which was also a lot of fun when you were bored at lunchtime and you didn't have quarters.
Let's go away.
Let's go away. Oh, that was effortlessly. Yeah.
I want a munch. Squad. I want to munch. Squad. Welcome to Munch Squad, podcast in the podcast, profiling the latest and greatest in brand eating. Today I have kind of an A/B testing thing for you guys.
Ooh.
We do a lot of upbeat, feel-good stories on the Munch Squad, and that's mainly what we do here. It's a feel-good thing, and I just wanted to share with you guys 2 stories, and I would love to know which one makes you feel the worst.
Awesome.
Both emotionally, physically, which one makes you feel worse?
Great.
Now, I should warn you, Justin. This is one of my biggest anxiety triggers, like when I'm at the optometrist and they're like 1 or 2, where I start second guessing myself so hard every time.
Okay.
I don't think this is
let me say this.
That.
It's a loose structure.
Yeah.
How about that? Not really that important.
But this isn't going to change the way I see forever or whatever if I get it
you're
wrong.
not going to get this question wrong and then have headaches forever.
Okay, cool,
It is a high-stakes game, Travis, as a fellow glasses
First
wearer,
up, can you guys see?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Smoothie King introduces new fiber maxing smoothie to support wellness goals. Look at this, guys. Just see this. How would you describe the shake that you're looking at right now?
I would describe it as a Grimace shake that has been whipped to stiff peaks.
Yeah, a Grimace shake who decided to, now that Debbie's left me, I'm going to get a body that makes Debbie sad that she left me.
There's a measuring cup in front of it with something that's supposed to stand in for, I guess,
fiber.
Pure psyllium husk fiber. And then if that is at scale, the cup behind it is roughly 2 feet tall.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll be maxing your fiber for sure.
What's great, too, is on this page, they have, in that image, 4 blueberries and what looks to be a gallon of fiber, as if to say, we want to let you know what you're going to be tasting when you drink this drink. It's going to be like a fiber factory that looked at some blueberries earlier. Enjoy.
Prepare for a really sinister adjective in this opener. Smoothie King announced the launch of its new fiber maxing smoothie, a functional offering designed to support gut health and meet the growing demand for the wellness-forward food choices. It's hey guys, this is a functional offering.
This is an offering that does something.
You're not getting it for the flavor. You're not getting it for the mouthfeel.
Right. This is a hardware store now. You buy this to do something. This is as an active food.
Can I ask you guys, does it bother you as much as it's bothering me that there's only 2 X's in fiber maxing?
It does feel like they've taken a middle.
If you do
road.
3, it's porno.
Yes,
if
but
you do 1,
why
it's
not 1? Would it be amazing at that point? It just feels like it should be 1X.
Intentionally inspired by the rising wellness trend of fiber maxing, intentionally increasing daily fiber intake to reach the recommended 25 to 38 grams per day
for the powerful
fiber,
shit.
I guess. Yeah. The fiber maxing smoothie delivers a powerful 16 grams of fiber in 20-ounce serving, providing over half the recommended daily value.
You tell me I gotta drink 2 of these fucking things to even
I was
make
gonna
it work
say,
anymore,
man,
dude?
Can you imagine drinking one of these and be like, nope, didn't quite hit my fiber goals for the day?
Hey, I'm just throwing this out.
Pete.
Do you think it's possible that when people are like, hey, here's the daily goal of fiber, and everyone's like, I have to work so hard to hit that?
Yeah.
That maybe it's not a
should lower
reasonable
it.
goal.
Yeah. I've been banging this drum for a while, Trav. If you put the correct amount of Metamucil in there, it becomes a sort of citric oatmeal, and it's not.
Yeah,
it's no
rough.
good.
If in order to get the amount of fiber my body needs, I have to do something called fiber maxing, I have a real issue
That's
with the
true,
whole
Jeremy. It's
process.
Okay, so just lastly, some ingredients. It's crafted with a nutrient blend of wild blueberries, peanut butter, dates, bananas, almonds, organic spinach.
Yuck.
And I guess they can afford to use wild blueberries if they're only doing 4. They just go out back and grab them whenever they have to make one of these guys.
They do
and it's
throw in at the end of that list of ingredients added fiber. Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
kidding, man.
Yeah, the smoothie is lightly sweetened with plant-based stevia for a naturally delicious taste. Hey, why don't you go ahead and use a heavy hand on that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how about you not... We got a lot of fiber to mask, right? How about we go ahead and...
Hey, you gave me a chunky, silty drink. How about you give me plenty of sugar in there?
Yeah, now...
You've given me like the Mississippi Delta of drinks.
Purple coal slurry. Yum, 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 yum.
And now it's time... Now it's next up for the B segment, I have a donut story that was too sad to tell Count Donut about.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Krispy Kreme invites fans to experience a taste of the sweet life with all new Passport to Italy donuts.
Huh.
Cool. Hang in there, guys. Krispy Kreme is helping fans transport to La Dolce Vita this summer. Fuck! I told myself I wasn't going to do this because I feel like I put my hand on the scale. To La Dolce Vita this summer with its all-new Passport to Italy collection, a sweet escape to Italy's vibrant desserts and culture.
And culture, huh? You're getting the culture in there.
The culture of Italy, so
you got
rich.
the culture up in there. Cool.
They said culture. That was, and they wrote it.
Yeah.
You know?
They should have put that in quotes. Culture.
Available beginning today for a limited time at participating Krispy Kreme shops across the U.S. Krispy Kreme's Passport to Italy collection features 3 of Italy's most iconic desserts reimagined as irresistible donuts, including the cannoli-inspired donut. It's an unglazed ring donut, half dipped in chocolate icing and cookie crunch, dusted with powdered coating, and topped with cannoli-flavored buttercream dollop.
That's cool.
I'm looking at these. There are places all over.
How are you looking at these? Because Justin didn't give us a picture. Did you search these?
No, I'm looking at the list of them.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that there are places all over the US of A where you can buy a cannoli.
Yeah,
where you can buy
Yeah.
a tiramisu.
Right.
These are not unreachable. Like, these are not unattainable
okay,
flavors.
maybe those places can give you the cuisine of Italy, Travis.
Right, but are they giving you the culture?
It's about the culture.
Holy shit, one of these donuts has a little Italy flag on it, and
I'd
that's
ask that
maybe...
you not get ahead of me.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
The Lemon Delight donut, an unglazed shell donut filled with lemon delight flavored creme, dipped in zesty lemon flavored icing and topped with candied lemon.
Fucking wood.
And
yes.
Yeah, tiramisu inspired donut. It's an unglazed shell donut filled with tiramisu flavored creme, topped with sweet buttercream dusted with cocoa.
I mean, these all sound pretty fucking good, actually.
Yeah,
of course they do.
Good.
They're pre-existing desserts that are great.
Yeah,
that's
man.
a good point.
Yeah. This quote: "This summer, Krispy Kreme is transporting you to Italy's sweet life. No passport required," said not Dave Skinner, but Allison Holder, Krispy Kreme chief brand and product officer. They wouldn't even get Dave out of storage for this one.
They only get Dave out for the nasty shit. For the really nasty shit.
Wouldn't it be wild if a passport was required?
prove you've been to Italy, because
you want
otherwise
to buy these donuts? Yeah, of course. Just scan your passport face down right there on the glass.
Yeah. Oh, you've never been to Italy? Sure, I'll sell you this tiramisu-inspired donut if you want to go fucking insane.
Your mouth couldn't handle this without the correct documentation.
You'll spit it on the ground. Oh, sorry. She continues. There's a taste of Italy's sweetest dessert traditions in every bite of our passport to Italy donuts. From tiramisu to cannoli to lemon. Dipped, dusted, and drizzled to perfection.
The commercial is this. A customer walks up to the counter, buys a box of these Passport to Italy donuts, goes to lift it to their mouth. Fucking a haggard Diane Lane runs up and slaps it out of their hand and says, You're not fucking ready for this shit. Unless you've walked beneath that Tuscan sun, you can't even fathom the depths of these flavors.
I'm picturing Justin, one of our listeners who turns out to be like a big head honcho in Italy, listening to this segment right now with their hand hovering over a big button that just says war.
Yeah.
Well, these are out now. You can buy them off Krispy Kreme's app, the website, individually and by the dozen.
Yeah. One of the two products that you brought today, Juice, would put me in the bathroom for 2 calendar days.
Griffin's been fiber minning his whole life. He's not ready.
I've actually made a pledge by 2027 to be perfectly fiber neutral, and I hope you two will consider joining me.
Actually, for every amount of fiber I go over the limit, Griffin actually gets a certificate that lets him go under, and it balances out and backwards and forwards.
I produce 10 times more fiber than I consume.
Yeah,
guys, do you want to know the worst thing about me? And I know everybody is always too hard on themselves, I guess, and I'm no exception, but the worst thing about me, well, it's top 20, is I'm sitting here thinking like, maybe not enough fiber is the problem. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sitting here thinking like,
sure,
maybe I should be getting more
That's
fiber.
called...
You know, like, we're all having a lot of fun here, but I'm sitting here like, in my head, there's like, most of it's show, and then there's like 10% that's like,
I hate when that 10% is like
30 grams of fiber?
That's called capitalism. Where you've been programmed to think that buying something will make you feel better.
Well, I think fiber is.
That's why we do it, though, right? That's what the whole.
That's why they keep upping the fiber to sell us the fiber. Big fibers out here.
Juice, can I invite you to come with me on my journey of self-discovery to learn what makes your body tick by covering your back with 78 really annoying little stickers, and then one of them will come off and they'll be like, "Yeah, man, it's your potassium levels." And then you take a potassium supplement and then you're back at fucking 100%.
Wait, you could do that? Because that's all I want. When you see in like a sci-fi movie and someone gets scanned and they're like, we've scanned everything.
We don't have that technology. You know, we do have 78 stickers to let you know which detergents you shouldn't use. No, I don't mind if I do.
If I get this test done, I assume I am legally required to tell my brothers during a podcast recording about it.
Correct. Just like a vasectomy. It's vasectomy and stickers.
Yeah. Anytime any of us gets any kind of biomods, any kind of synth hacks, any kind of OGs, I do think we should be transparent about it with each other and our listeners.
Okay, well, then fine. Just before we close here, my hemorrhoids got so bad that I went to get medicine. And then when I picked up the medicine, they said, they're $1 a piece. Do you want all 10?
Huh.
And I said, yeah, sure, right? So then I got home and I looked at the shape of the medicine. And then I realized that it wasn't mouth medicine.
Oh.
And ever since then, ever since I got that container, I've spent most of my time just kind of like slowly walking around and looking in the distance contemplatively, trying to weigh the various costs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
thinking about how much relief is worth to me.
Not the cost of $1 a pill.
No,
for
that's
the cost of $1 a pill,
quite literally.
We could put a suppository in Justin's butt.
With your support in the Max Fun Drive, we could put a suppository in for just $1 a day.
That's why the thing my kids have heard me say the most this week has been, nothing, sweetie, just thinking. Oh, was I crying, babe? Hold on. Let me dry those tears, baby. No, it's just allergies. Yeah, Uncle Griffin did. All 78 turn red, babe. That's what they told him.
He's allergic to everything.
Everything.
It turns out all of his allergies have been like awkwardly leaning against each other to hold him up this whole time.
A mesh of allergies.
Thanks so much for listening to our podcast. We hope you've enjoyed yourself. We really appreciate you every week coming to listen to us and hang out with us, and we hope you have fun.
Yeah, man.
Doing it. Thanks.
Hey, can I tell you, I'm very excited. Coming up, we're going to be in Atlanta for Dragon Con, which I'm excited about because I love Dragon Con. And we're going to be doing live shows there, doing My Brother and Me, and Adventure Zone versus Popeye at our Adventure Zone live show. I predict might be our stupidest Adventure Zone versus live show
You
yet.
can't even possibly predict that. They've all been
impossible to
pretty
quantify.
silly.
I'm just saying everyone should be there because it's going to be something. It's going to be something.
How do I get tickets to that show in MBMBaM and also the shows we have coming up in Texas, Utah, and California, Travis?
Griffin, you don't have to get tickets.
Bit.ly/McElroy Tours. You were too slow. We have merch up at the merch store over at McElroymerch.com. I'm talking about a Keep Your Grades Up pin and the Flaming Not Poisoning Raging Tea of Doom, which are back in stock. That's fucking amazing news. This tea is so fantastic, guys. The pin is wonderful too, but I drank buckets of this stuff, and it's a yummy way to wind down at the end of the day.
Also, want to let you know we're doing a back to school sale with select items up to 40% off, and we have 3 different back to school bundles that are on sale, so go check those out. And you get a free mystery pin with purchase of $30 or more, with 10% of all merch proceeds this month going to World Central Kitchen.
So again, that's McElroymerch.com. And thanks to Montaigne for our theme song, My Life is Better With You. Check out Montaigne's new album, It's Hard to Be a Fish, if you like good music that makes you feel good and feel cool listening to it.
Hey, Justin, would you read our fear this week?
I'd be happy to. This year, I will be faster than my fear of the Goodyear blimps.
Yeah.
To the point. I'm Justin McElroy.
I'm Travis McElroy.
I'm Griffin McElroy.
It's been my brother, me. Kiss your dad. Square on the lips.
It's better with you. My life, it's better with you. My life, it's better with you. This is true. It's better with two. My life, it's better with you.
Maximum Fun,
a worker-owned network
of artist-owned shows.
Supported directly by you.